What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Just the Betslips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only, and that is to bring you the hot tips
Tips.
to help
Help
your bet
your bet
slips.
slips.
That's right. Me and Kel, Doggy, on this fine Monday. We got to be quick because games are already going on, so we're a little bit late. But we got to get some bets in, so we're gonna be quick today. Try to as much as we can be quick today. And while I say that, let's just go ahead and bring up the things that doesn't get us sued. And that is the disclaimer. First off, we are not paid professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And number three, last but certainly not least, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Dial 1-800-GAMBLER to get the help that you need if gambling addiction has become a problem for you, not just sports betting, but casino and the ponies. If you get any problems like that, please make sure that you utilize 1-800-GAMBLER. So one, we are not professional gamblers. Two, the show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. And three, if you find yourself struggling with gambling addiction, please utilize 1-800-GAMBLER. All right. Kel, how are you this fine Monday?
I'm good. Pretty good. Long day at work, but you know what? Bets make things even better. Even the dreariest of days better.
Sure, I'm with you there. I had a fantastic day on the golf course. However, minus 14 apparently isn't good enough.
Ooh.
Just throwing that out there. Shot 58 today, and 58's not good enough. Apparently, just not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough to get the job done. Me, Rob, and another Rob, and then my former employer started out. We went birdie to start, and then didn't really get that much better. It was par max out there, so like really couldn't give anything back. It was, and I hate those tournaments because I like to be like, all right, let's make sure we get par, and then of course I'm leaving putts short. I'm definitely a conservative player in that regard, so it's like, I missed a couple putts short.
And you set the over under at 54, I believe.
That was the other day. That was the other tournament. That was Friday's tournament, and we shot. I want to say we shot. I think it was 54 and a half. Is the over under? We shot 55. So I owe you and Pat a sternest of high fives for taking the over.
I believe I said 55 right on the button.
I think you said you liked 55. We shot 55 on the button. We missed a couple putts in that one too, but I did drive pretty much every green on the front. We just didn't make a bunch of putts. But that course is so wide open. This course that we played today is a lot harder, and a lot tougher than the course we played on Friday.
Yeah,
in that tournament. So, but it's all good. We didn't win that tournament either because I think someone shot 54, and so we needed 54. We shot 55. It's a darn shame. Couldn't back up the 50. Dude, we shot 51 the previous year. It was insane. But we were making everything we looked at really. And this past year we did not. So it's a darn shame. It's a darn shame. But it's all good. But yeah. But I mean, we got second place, so second place was good. So we get a free round of golf back to the same place that we just played at. And we got $25. Each of us got $25 gift cards. So I'm not complaining.
That's
it was a good time. It was a good time. And I got a polo. Not this polo. I got another polo. So yeah, I mean, not bad at all. I'm gonna take it as a win. And it was support Young Life. So shout out Young Life. They probably don't condone what we're currently doing because not many people do, but it's all good. Everybody that's in here is here for a good time and maybe a long time. Nah, we're going to be short today. Pat might jump in a little bit later, but if he doesn't, I still have his picks. So that way we can make fun of Mr. 60% for still being the low man on the totem pole. Even though I had a terrible day yesterday. God awful yesterday. I got very unlucky with two of my bets. You had a good day. Yeah, you had a good day. I did not. I got that comeback by the Nationals cost me a bet. Them pulling Bobek early cost me a bet. What was some of the others that cost me bets yesterday? Bad beat Monday. What was your worst beat yesterday?
What was that?
What was your worst beat yesterday?
Gosman just not being there.
Yeah, not striking out anybody, and the Yankees just absolutely going ham bone.
Yes.
Oh, I missed strikeouts by Fried by 1.
Ooh.
That hurt a little bit. I had him for 4, and he had 3.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Or I had him for. Yeah, I think I had him for 3, and he had 4, or I had him for 5, and or I had him for 4, and he had 3, or I had him for 5, and he had 4. I know he was like 1 short.
Yeah.
I have to look. Now I have to look, Kel.
Didn't you have him for 5?
I think I had him for 5, and he had 4.
Yeah.
I think it's what
Or you had him for 6 and he had 5.
No, I definitely didn't have him for that. Yeah, I had him for 5, and I think he had 4.
Yes.
Now I have to look. Conflabbed. Now I have
Oh, you're still looking.
Yeah, I'm actually looking right now.
This is where I go.
I look to see what I had because I have to because my computer's not letting me make bets on it right now because my computer's being stupid. But it's okay. It's okay. It sounds like a little teenage girl that. Oh my God! Why are the Mets winning so badly? Holy crap! I know you said it, but dang.
That's what I was saying.
No, he only had 3 Ks. He had 3 Ks. I thought he had 4 Ks, but he only had 3.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, he went 6 innings. About 6 hits, 1 earned, 3 Ks.
What a dork.
Brutal.
Brutal.
An absolute loser. Straight up loser. But you know what's not a loser, Kel? Our first segment, because it happens to be the cutest parlay in all of sports gambling. It's the underdog slip. That's right. Got a little baby Kel down here in the bottom right. We got my RIP puppy up in the top left. We still have, my wife and I have talked about possibly getting another dog.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to happen for a little bit. It's still too fresh, too fresh in the heart. But I do have 2 pictures of her in my office. I have more pictures. That's not true. I have the same amount of pictures of my dog in the office that I do as my son in the office.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I have 2 pictures of my dog, my deceased dog. I have 2 pictures of my deceased dog in my office, and I have 2 pictures of my son in my office, and I have 3 pictures of my wife in my office.
That's not a bad ratio. I mean,
is that approved? I need comments in the chat. Comments in the chat, please. Is that a good ratio of pictures in my office at work? My wife, I have 3. My son, I have 2, and my dog, I have 2, and then I have one of us that's all of us together that I'm counting in that. By the way,
yeah.
So my wife, 1, 2. Actually, she's 4. There's 4 pictures of my wife.
Yeah.
And she's in one with my dog, and then I have my dog solo, and then I have a picture of all 4 of us, like dog, son, wife, me.
Mm. So
no, dog's not in that one. So it's just me, Amy, and Bryce in 2 of them. Yeah, so I don't have a solo picture of just my son in my office. But I do have a solo picture of my dog in my office.
So it's 4-2-2?
No? Yeah, 4. There are 4 places my wife is on a picture in my office.
Yeah.
There are 2 places my son is a picture in my office. And then there's 2 places my dog's in a picture in my office.
Yeah, that's a perfect ratio.
That's a good ratio?
Yeah.
I need comments in the chat. Not that I don't trust you, Kel, but I also want comments in the chat. I want more than one opinion. I want as much data points as possible. Is that a good ratio? 4 wife, 2 son, 2 dog. Do I need an additional son picture? Do I need an additional wife picture? Yeah. And I only have 2 pictures of which I occur with my son. I do have more pictures behind this frame thing. There's more pictures back there. Yeah. So I could take them out and put them. Okay. That's neither here nor there. We're here to talk betting. Let's get to the underdog slip. And Kel, you're going to explain this because this is all you today. A performance double with Dustin May and the Dodgers is your underdog slip today.
Yes. So Dustin May, he has a .82 ERA at home, and he has 6+ Ks in each one of his home starts. Miami averages 9 Ks per game. They strike out one of the highest clips in the league. I would have liked May at 5+ Ks, but as we all know, the sportsbook that I am forced to use won't allow me to do that at a very good odds. So I went with the 6 Ks, went with the Dodgers money line. I don't see Miami beating the Dodgers at home tonight. That's what I got.
I don't either. I don't blame you. Underdog slip with just that is plus 130. A couple other picks out there if you wanted to add these to the underdog slip, but we did not, mainly because of timing. Well, the one you can get. If you like the Rockets, parlay guy Rob likes the Rockets plus 4.5. You can still get it at 4.5 at your sportbook of choice. Currently, most of them are plus 4. But if you can get the hook, take the hook and take the Rockets plus 4 versus the Warriors tonight, like 10 o'clock. So if you want to throw that one out there, bonus underdog slip if you want it. But the underdog slip that we have on the show officially today is a performance double with Dustin May 6+ Ks and the Dodgers money line. So it is a favorite and a favorite together to make an underdog for both of them to come through. Hopefully the woofers get the job done tonight and we can get some good vibes rolling. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday. And if you have been following this Twitter account that you are watching from, hopefully you're watching from it, then you know that it's Alfredilia / Pablo Sanchez Day. Because it's only dingers. That's right. Where we take the most likely people to hit a dinger and we put them all in a parlay. Or if you just want to take them individually, that's fine too. I'm not going to judge you. But these are the 5 people who we believe are going to hit a dinger tonight. I'm going to run the ones that aren't us real quick. Then I'm going to let you say yours, and then I will say mine. Aaron Judge is Tommy Bennett's pick. He went deep yesterday in game 2, and he thinks he is due again. So Aaron Judge plus 170 today. And then we have Marcell Ozuna is your boy's pick, right, Kel?
Yeah, Andy.
Boy's pick? Yeah, Andy. He's been hot picking dingers, by the way. So if you want one that's probably the best one to ride, if you're going with it, go with Marcell Ozuna.
He is currently 7 for 7 on all home runs put into this show in any format.
I mean, just tell me to bet it without telling me to bet it, Kel.
Like every home run that he has sent into this show in any format, whether it's live here or on the socials, he has hit 7 for 7.
Yeah, he's 7 for 7. That's absolutely insane. So yeah, Marcell Ozuna tonight in Coors Field. You can see there's a couple Braves on here, by the way. Shohei Ohtani is parlay guy Rob's pick, and that's a 100% that man's due. And I can't remember who the Dodgers are going up against pitching wise. Cabrera.
Yeah.
Cabrera. Not, I mean, he's susceptible to the deep ball, if I remember correctly. So, we want a baseball savant this bad boy?
Sure.
I shall. All right, here we go. Got to scroll all the way to the bottom. There it is. Let's see here. Preview matchup. Nope, that's not what I want. I want that. There we go. Versus Shohei. Shohei does not have a homer versus him. However, he's not struck out against him either in 7 plate appearances. He has 2 walks, 2 hits, 1's a double. So he's due. He's due versus Edward Cabrera.
He is
would
due.
Be what I'm saying. Michael Conforto has a homer against him. Max Muncy has a homer against him. Mookie Betts. Mookie Mets. I like Mookie Mets. That's his new name, Mookie Mets. Mookie Mets has a dinger off of him as well. But he's taking Shohei because Shohei is apparently due. I, myself, am taking Matt Olson at plus 325. And the reason why is for similar reasons why Marcelo Zuna is on the thoughts here. They're in Coors. And Ryan Felter has faced 5 of these Braves. And the 3 that have gone bridge are Austin Riley, Matt Olson, and Ozzie Albies. So, outside of Austin Riley, who has 7 plate appearances against the man, to be clear, has also struck out twice. Matt Olson from the left side, give me that cat to hit a dinger versus this Ryan Felter. The ball's going to be flying out in Coors tonight, is what I feel like. I don't know how the wind is. Let me check the wind. Is it blowing out in Wrigley? Is it blowing out in Coors? Let's take a peek.
Get a wind gauge here.
Yeah, let's get some wind action here. There. Yeah. Let's take a peek. Coors Field. All right, so it's orientation to the north. So if it's coming out of the southwest, it'll be blown out to right field. Let's see what the weather says for Denver. Let's check it.
Check it out.
Come on, Denver. The wind is out of the north. Ew.
That doesn't sound good.
Wind's not going to be blown out tonight.
Ew.
But it is still Coors.
Yes.
So, possibility of some rain, too.
Ooh.
A little bit. Nothing crazy, though. Nothing crazy. Let's look in the next couple hours. That's what we need to look at. Fully. Rain chances go down. Wind, however... Is this local? Is that local time?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out if it's local or not. Because if it's local time or if it's our time... Yeah, it's out of the north. Not the best. But I still have faith.
Yeah.
I still have faith in Matt Olson. It's versus
I mean,
Ryan Felter, for crying out loud.
They're at Coors and they're facing a garbage team.
I mean, and not the best pitcher, to be clear. So that's where I'm going. But you went J-Ram. What's the J-Ram pick tonight?
Yeah, I'm feeling J-Ram tonight. So who are they playing? They're playing the Twins.
They are playing the Twinkies. They're in the top of the third right now, by the way.
They're playing the Twinkies. I put a good. Yeah, this is my fun and sexy pick for the day. He's batting .316 lifetime with 1 homer against Ober, and he hasn't gone yard since the 21st. The face that runs the place in Cleveland, I just think he's due. The dude needs to go yard, and with a pretty solid lifetime batting against Ober, I think it's a good spot.
And J-Ram, you can currently get a plus 490 on Can Fuel. So, because that game's in the third already. So,
I can assure you, I don't get that good of odds down here.
Sorry. I mean, well, the game's on, so the odds change. You took him now. You see what I mean? I understand you know that, but it's Coors Field. I'm really trying to debate if I actually want to take that Matt Olson bet now. If I want to go elsewhere. And the wind is blowing in. Yeah, screw it.
It's only money, responsibly.
Yeah, responsibly. It's only money. I got 350 on Matt Olson and 350 from Ozuna.
Ooh.
We had both of them at Tree Fitty.
I don't hate that.
Tree Fitty. I put both of them together at 1,600. That's what I'm betting. I'm betting the Braves. Betting the Braves to go yard tonight. That's what I'm betting. That has been only dingers. Good old Alfred Delia. I hit dingers. Just remember that. I hit dingers.
He hits dingers.
Especially against Annie Frazier. I mean, she was just a weak pitcher, man. 100% weak pitcher. It's not what you're looking for there. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and jump to the most talked about parlay in all of sports betting. And that's the 750 Club. We're dancing. We're jiving. We got the minions telling you welcome to the club. There is one rule of Fight Club. You do not talk about Fight Club. Cal, what is the one rule of the 750 Club?
You tell everyone about it.
Tell every single person you run into, except for Paul Rudd. That's the only person you don't tell. But you tell every single person. You tell the lunch lady. You tell Tito Ortiz. You tell your principal. None of you should be in high school if you're gambling. So let me change that. You tell your dean of students. You tell your kid's principal. That's what I knew.
I don't know if you want to do that though, because you'll probably get a pamphlet at some point.
That's not true. That's not true at all. No, you can tell them. You can tell them.
Know.
Just be like, hey, listen, man, I know you love sports. Bet on this parlay. You want to know why? Because CJ, where minus 14 isn't good enough, and Kel, everyone's favorite dog, told me to tell you. And then if you get a pamphlet sent home, I'm sorry.
Kid just walks in with his backpack.
Yeah, if they don't understand this show is to provide you with entertainment and good bets. The hot tips to help your Betslips, as it were. Then they need not be educating our students is really what it need be.
You might want to hold on to that good bets line there when we get to the records. Just saying.
Stop. In April, all of us but you were good, and now all of us are trash except for you. You're on a heater lately, sir.
That is
throwing
fair.
It out there.
That's fair.
We should start calling you Butter because you're on a roll. You are on a roll.
On a roll.
And that is hitting the nail on the head. All right.
Hitting
the
nail on
seven. The head. See, you can't even say it right normally.
Hitting the nail on the head.
All right, Tigers money line, J-Ram 2+ total bases, and the Rockets +4.5. I already talked about the Rockets +4.5. It's just a regular bet. You kind of already went over J-Ram 2+ total bases because you like him for a dinger. And I hate to be the bearer of math news here. You said there'd be no math, but if he hits a dinger, he's got 2+ total bases.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, the only thing we really need to discuss is this Tigers versus Astros game. And it really comes down to the fact that Jack Flaherty is on the hill, striking out this Astros lineup at a 28.2% clip throughout his career. He has 78 plate appearances against. Ex-WOBA of .273. His expected slugging percentage against, considering those 78, is .307, which is solid. Now, I know he's going against Ronel Blanco, who has been nails against Detroit in his career. I mean, he has 20 plate appearances. He's only given up one hit. There's 20 plate appearances. So, I mean, strong, to be very clear. But, and he's also striking these guys out at a 25% clip. But he's also walked them a decent amount, too. So, could go a lot of different ways.
He's also been pitching like cheeks this year, right?
But that was going to be my next point. Kel, you're the perfect sidekick, man, for me, because you have literally just handed me the most incredible statement ever. I'm so proud of you. The ability for you to know exactly where I'm going to go is just unreal. It's absolutely unreal, and I'm so proud of you for it. Nice. But let me actually, I'm pulling up his stuff. That's the reason why you're amazing, because you knew exactly where I was going to go with this.
Not just a hat rack.
It's not, dude. You've got the brains, man. You have the brains. Where are you at, Blanco?
I'm tapping on my head, and it sounds hollow. I'm scared.
Listen, dog. It doesn't sound that hollow. He's faced 100 batters this year.
Wait a minute. Let's take a step back there. I heard of that, and then you went right into the stats.
I said that hollow. You said it sounded hollow. I said it doesn't sound that hollow. Like, it doesn't sound that hollow to me. Yeah. I mean, everybody sounds a little hollow. You know?
That's fair.
A little hollow in there. There's supposed to be a little gap, right? Just so your brain can wiggle around a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, you don't You don't. Yeah, because if it compresses against, that's bad. That's head. That's bad. You don't want.
It's
You
trauma.
need it to be. Yeah, you need to have a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Blanco has struck out 20 batters this year, over 100 plates. So good easy K percentage there. However, his sweet spot ratio little high compared to what you like to see. At 23.3%. His barrel percentage 7.4. So and his hard hit rate's at like 33%. Little higher than we like to see. But his whiff rate's still up there. Swing percentage is still pretty solid. So he can go a bunch of different ways, but it's still Ronel Blanco. He's not pitching the absolute best this year. His breaking ball value is really good. And he's, man, I can pull this up instead. Let's just look at this man, for crying out loud. Exit velo is okay. Chase percentage is good. Whiff percentage is good. His K percentage is down. Walk percentage up. Barrel percentage is pretty mediocre. I'm shocked his hard hit rate is as good as far as a percentile is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
But his ground ball rate's down, and that's his problem, lifting up. So arm angle's good. Movement's decent. Yeah. You get a 100 pitch sample. There we go. Look at that. Look at that.
Jeez.
So he hasn't been. But people have been teeing off his fastball.
Yeah.
But his breaking ball has been phenomenal. So that's where he's been getting his swing and miss. So if you catch him on the fastball, that's where you need to be. But there it is. Tigers money line. Ramirez 2+ total base. You can actually get Ramirez probably a little bit better at 2+ total bases now. Then Rockets plus 921. If you hit all three, put them together, plus 921 for the 750 club. Hopefully we smack this and we'll have a good night. That is the dream scenario of potential.
So let's live it.
I mean, it's a great slip. Can't go wrong. Do we have something else to do tonight? I don't know.
We do.
What is it?
It's green.
Is it soft and plushy too?
It is.
It is the tabletop. Love
Bang.
it. Bang, bang, bang. We've got the two no shows today. I shouldn't say no shows. Rob was with me, and now he's got to go bowl. But he's got his parlay of Darius Garland, 18+ points, Evan Mobley, 15+ points, Sagan, 15+ points, and then Drummond, 5+ rebounds. I can talk a little bit about this. I can pull up my sheets, and then I'll know for sure on what everything's gone.
I've never seen that name before in my life.
Sagan.
Sagan.
Alperen Sagan. He is a Rockets guy. He has hit 14+ points in 11 straight. So asking for 15, not too bad. Let's see here. Drummond. Where are you at, Drummond? You on here?
Drummond or Draymond?
Draymond. Oh, yeah, sorry. Draymond Green. Either way. Yeah, I'm kidding. I don't see him on my streak sheet, but he could be somewhere else. I do see Garland 2+ rebounds and then 5+ assists are a big streaking. His 2+ boards is 18 straight games and 5+ assists 11 straight games. So we want that. But that is points that he has. Oh no, that's points. It's points.
Yeah.
He probably missed one and reset, so he's at 5 or whatever. But something to think about there. Evan Mobley. Mobilis, the Mobius strip.
Mobarina.
Yeah. Mo Bondanovich. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, I'm sure he has a hit sheet somewhere that he's seen it. I'm trying to look at hit sheets, and I'm not really seeing it much. Let's see here. I got Friday's hit sheet. Look at it. Friday's hit sheet. Maybe it's on Fridays, and I'm just nope, not seeing it. Not seeing it. It's a darn shame. It's a darn shame I'm looking at here.
I don't know what you're looking at.
An absolute travesty that they don't have. I don't have the right sheets that I want. It's all good though. It's okay. I forgive whoever for not giving me the sheets I need, but it's all good. But I'm considering I know how Rob makes his parlays, that these guys are 80% hit rate in their last 10 or better for these bets. So I know that's how he works them. So, but he likes Garland 18 plus points, Mobley 15 plus points, Sagan 15 plus points, and then Draymond 5 plus boards per plus 347. Sir Thomas of House stats. We've already talked about Jose. We've already talked. He likes the Judge Dinger. He likes the Tigres money line. He also likes the Yankees money line, hence the Judge Homer. I don't even know who they're facing. Who are they facing?
The Orioles.
That's right, the O's. Will Varon versus Sagano. I don't even know this Sagano existed. He's a who?
He's a who?
Who? I mean, I like Will Warren. So, I mean, that's probably the reason why. Even though his exit velocity and hard hit rate's trash. Can I bet Sagano's under in strikeouts and the Yankees to win? I might add that just as a, just a bet for shiggles. Kel has 2 sets of glasses on. That's weird. I don't know how I feel about that.
I didn't know. I was trying to see how long it would take for you to notice.
Oh, well, I just noticed. Kel, that was really weird with 2 sets of glasses. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
But yeah, that's where we're at there. I think, yeah, because Sagano or whatever the heck his name is. Oh, he's an opener. They have Kyle Gibson on the hill on Canfuel. Oh, that's tomorrow. Never mind. Haha.
I was gonna say.
Haha. I can't bet like anything because the game's already started. What a loser! Sorry, can't bet the guy that I want to bet. Anyway, that's fine. So yeah, that's Sir Thomas of House Stats. Let's get to us. Let's do the thing. Poolside Patty's not here. He might pop in late. I don't know. But he likes the Cavs minus 8.5. I also like the Cavs. I'm not going to take them minus 8.5, but I like their money line. He likes Palante. I believe that's 4 plus Ks and a Cardinals money line tonight. He also likes Donovan 2 plus hits and a Cardinals money line. And then he likes the Flaherty 5 plus Ks and a Tigers money line. Already kind of talked about those. Maybe he'll actually put these bets in, the sheet. So that way, we can actually track his record. What a loser.
I feel collusion there. So like he doesn't drop anymore.
It could be. Could be.
Collusion?
I mean, he is. I mean, we'll see here in a second, but he has taken over Captain Under units. So
he has.
He has taken that away from you. Much to your happiness.
Much to my happiness.
For me, I've got a performance triple and then 2 performance doubles tonight. I like Gavin Lux and Ellie De La Cruz to get a hit tonight in the Reds money line. I'm a big fan of Gavin Lux. He's on an 11-game hitting streak, by the way. If you didn't know, now you know, Mr. President. Gavin Lux and Ellie De La Cruz are both on 11-game hitting streaks. So I like both of them, plus a Reds money line tonight versus the Cards. Sorry, Pat. I'm just feeling the Reds tonight. And then I also like the Cavs to get the win, but I like Donovan Mitchell to do it with 25 plus points. Basically at even money there. I think you're a little under even money with the Cavs money line. So if you want to take like an alternate line, if you can get like Cavs minus like 4 or 4.5, that's possible. I'll see what that looks like while Kel's doing his list. But I like that plus the Donovan Mitchell points there. And then last, I like Curry to hit 4 plus threes and the Warriors to get. Pat says, "Hey guys, just got home. I don't know if I'll make it." Well, Pat, how about you jump in on your phone? How about you do a thing? Like do the thing that you're supposed to. Just jump in. Just come in on your phone, dude. It's not hard. And then you can walk around your house. And you already said you wanted a new look anyway, so like you don't need the jacket on. I'll be that guy. I'm just kidding. I'm fine.
Please have a shirt on at least. That's all I ask.
Yeah, please. Please. We don't need another shot of you like trying to muscle pose with just shorts on. We don't need that. I mean, we could have it, but we don't need it.
We don't need. Well, he said he's sending us that calendar too.
Oh God, whose house is it going up in?
I don't know. He said I thought he was sending each of us one.
Is he sending each of us one?
I thought he did. I thought he said
It's going in. It's going in my garage. Then my wife doesn't need to see that.
that.
She doesn't need to know what she's missing out on.
Oh boy.
Put that in quotes. But yeah, Curry 3+3s in a Warriors money line versus the Rockets. If Curry hits 4+3s, they're going to win. So might as well take both when you can get it. And that is a little bit over even money. I'm actually looking at that Donovan Mitchell while you start here, Kel, for yours. I'm looking at that Donovan Mitchell with Cavs 4 because as I have it, J-Rob has a single, by the way. And Gavin Lux and Ellie De La Cruz both have hits now. Lols. It's -103 is what I have it as with the Cavs money line. So I'm trying to figure out what positives I have if you do like Cavs -4 or something. So let me look at that. But go ahead with yours, Keldog. Sorry.
All right, so I am starting with the Dustin May 6+ Ks and a Dodgers money line. We already went through that. Miami's averaging 9 strikeouts per game, while May has a .82 ERA at home and has 6+ Ks in each of his home starts. So I think Dustin May is going to get after this Marlins squad. And in LA, where they don't get there, or fans don't get there till about the 4th or 5th inning, that's neither here nor there. I think the Dodgers come away with the win. Next one I have is a Bryce Elder 5+ Ks and a Braves money line. Elder strikes out this Rockies lineup at a 25% clip, and the Rockies strike out the most in the league, averaging roughly 10 and change, 11 and change a game. Elder's not the biggest strikeout guy, and it hasn't really surpassed 4 this year, but one more strikeout against a god-awful team like the Rockies, I think he can get it done, so give me Bryce Elder. Finally, I stick with the Dodgers theme. I have Ohtani with 1+ total bases, Freeman with 1+ total bases, and a Dodgers money line. Ohtani is 400 lifetime versus Cabrera. Freeman is 357 at home. And like I said, Dodgers over the Marlins, it just seems rather simple in my book.
Big fan. Sorry, I'm also looking at this David Mitchell. That was close to being a problem. Sorry.
They have a David Mitchell on the team?
Apparently. All right, so I have a problem with I'm gonna get on a soapbox. I'm gonna remove these. We'll put them back up here in a little bit. I'm gonna get on a soapbox right now and try to figure out, and Kel, you can help me walk through this, right? Help me think about this for a second. How am I able to? I could bet the regular spread, right? I could bet right now. I could bet Cavs -8.5 and Donovan Mitchell 25+ points. Yeah. I can bet the money line and Donovan Mitchell 25+ points, but I am not allowed to bet the alternate spread and Donovan Mitchell 25+ points. Like, I really, and Pat, you need to listen to this too. Pat, welcome to the show. Welcome, Pat. Welcome, Pat. I'm going to put you here just because you came. I want you to be my strong foundation here. I'm asking this question, and I want the chat to respond to. Chat, please answer me this question if you know the answer. I'm able to bet the spread and points. I am able to bet money line and points, but I can't bet alternate spread and points.
Like for basketball?
Yes.
Why?
I can't really read it. You can't really read. Some of your selections cannot be combined into a single parlay.
Hold on, let me try if I can. Sorry, guys, I'm exhausted, but I wanted to say
you're fine. I have Cleveland Cavaliers -4.5 as an alt spread. That's the problem. Because it's not same game parlayable.
That's okay. Hold on. Give me that. Give me that one more time.
Okay, so I'm trying to get Cavs minus 4.5,
Okay.
and then Donovan Mitchell over 24.5 points or 25 plus points.
4.5, and then Donovan Mitchell 25 plus points.
Yes. Are you able to get that?
Yeah, I
I
can
get
get that.
it.
This is stupid. I blame
Well,
Virginia.
now that you said it, I have to bet it. So,
I think it's a good bet, honestly. Hand to God, I think it's a good bet because I
Yeah.
have it. So Pat, I'll pull this up. I have it as money line, but it's negative odds.
Oh.
Like it's negative 103.
so sorry.
No. I won it at Cavs 5, like to win by 5 plus, and Donovan Mitchell to have 25 plus points.
Because you're getting
But
less
I don't like
odds.
the spread. Yeah. Because what do you have it as? Probably like 130.
140.
Okay, even better. So like I like that. I'm getting more juice to my money. Now, granted, I'm laying points, but I don't care about laying those points. I don't like the spread at 8.5.
Yeah.
Because I think.
Oh yeah, see, I have 8.5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't mind the spread, but I don't love it. Especially when I'm already laying that Donovan Mitchell's getting 25 plus.
That's
points.
weird. You would think.
It's Virginia. I guarantee you.
Oh yeah. Because I was gonna say, no offense, but you would think soft paper would be the one that doesn't have that. I agree, but
yeah.
Well, then I get boned on the strikeouts, the ultimate strikeouts.
Yeah, like you can't go alt Ks.
Okay,
I can do alt Ks all day.
Yeah.
Because I
but baseball is mostly like you're not going to usually do the run line. You're going to do money line.
Yeah, but I could do run line versus I can do run line and Ks.
That is interesting.
But I can't do alternate run line. I don't think I can do alternate run line. Let me look at that. Let me look.
We should throw that bet out separately though. Mitchell 25 points and Cavs minus 4.5.
Yeah, I mean this is on my felt, right? But like I like that other one because I think they win by 5 easy. I don't know if they win by 9 because they got to win by 9 to cover the regular spread. I even like an alt spread at like 6.5 too. I think they win by double digits. To be very clear, I think they win by double digits versus the Heat tonight. But it is at home, or it's an away game for the Cavs. So like, I don't know, it can go a bunch of different ways. Let me look at alternate run lines for baseball and well, I'll know if I see alternate run lines and it has SGP on it. If I have alternate run lines, which I think I do. Let me look. Yeah. Okay. So alternate run lines, I can have that. You see where it has that little logo on the side there. Yeah. That yellow thing that says SGP.
Yeah.
So I could do. Let's say I want Tigers minus 3.5 tonight, and Jack Flaherty to throw for 9 Ks. Right? I can get that. That's stupid. It's the fact that I can't do Donovan Mitchell 25 plus points and an alternate spread is ridiculous. Get your head out of your you-know-what, Virginia.
Yeah, right. It has to be a.
It's got to be a Virginia thing.
Yeah.
We got to get Rob in here. Let me call him. I'm gonna call him because I'm gonna see if he can do it.
Get with the times.
Because if he can do it on DraftKings, then it's a FanDuel issue.
Now that I'm here, did you guys already go through your
yeah, we went through it. Yeah, do you want to explain yours? Even though I'm like directly against you on my top one.
Yeah, I understand. It is what it is.
It all depends on if you like the Reds to win or you like the Cardinals to win tonight. And I was talking with Kel. And the reason why I went this is because Gavin Lux and Ellie De La Cruz both have 11-game hitting streaks that are already extended to 12, by the way. But like I like that. Yeah, game already started. Started half an hour ago.
I'm shocked. But if I could come in and say what's up, and I also have prepared memorabilia that I wanted to show you guys for some reason.
All right, fair.
Cavs half. Also, I did hear the calendar talk. I don't know if necessarily you guys will get physical calendars, but I could certainly send the PDF versions to you. Unless you want to see a preview of them today. I don't know if we should do it on air, though.
I wouldn't do it on air, but
yeah, I wouldn't do it on air. Yeah. But yeah, so that's that. But anyway, yeah, Cavs, like what we just talked about. Cavs cover. I think that it's inevitable. Cavs Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Cavs are going to breeze their way there, as the Celtics kind of are as well. Palante 3. That talking about the alternate lines. Palante 3. I got his like money making line is 5, so I bumped it down 2 to get, and then went with Cardinals money line to still get like a almost plus 200. Brendan Donovan, one of the hottest hitters in the league in majors. 2+ hits. That's his like plus money line. And again, Cardinals money line. So just two performance doubles for the Cardinals tonight. And then former Cardinal, it's my guy. And you guys are going to see him. Well, I could do the memorabilia on air. Yeah, there's nothing crazy about that. But it's inspired by the jersey that Mr. CJ wore. We got a new jersey today. My wife said, no more jerseys. And I was like, well. But Jack Flaherty, 5Ks and Tigers money line. I think it's one of the more popular bets. But you'll get if you pair the two of them, you're getting close to plus 200 on any.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Plus two bills, nice.
Yeah, so I love that. But
time to bet it.
Is Rob coming in, or can I do my show and tell?
Yeah, no, do your show and tell. He's actively bowling. I realize it's as late as it is.
All right, here we go. Because I know I show this picture from time to time, and I was like, you know what? If I can get on the show, I'm going to just show what I have. So this is not signed or anything. That I was there that day. I'm pretty sure I mentioned. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one next. That signed.
Sorry, actually, you know what? No, I'm not mad at him, and the reason why is because he showed the Phils some respect on Sunday Night Baseball.
He was also hurt in 2011, so he didn't even pitch. He didn't even pitch in that series. No, I'll save this one for last.
R.I.P. Ryan Hinkle or Ryan Howard's Achilles.
Can you guys see that?
That Arenado
signed. Nice. That's fine. One of my favorites right now. Okay. What do we have here? This. I actually forgot I had some of these, so because my wife just spent so much money, and I forget sometimes that it's our money. But here we go.
Oh wow, both.
Yeah.
Wayne and Yachty
signed, walking together.
Dude, all you have to do is just like sit on that for like 10 more years, and when both of them become Hall of Famers, then.
Well, I don't know about Wayno, but I think he's the only wild card. I think out of all the signs that I'm going to show you guys, I think all of them are going to be Hall of Famers. So, yeah, I agree. This one, pretty damn cool.
Dang. I like it.
Yachty and Pujols signed.
Yeah.
Yep. Same side by side. And then actually the guy that's on my my bet slip is right there too.
Which guy? Oh, Flaherty?
Yeah, Jack Flaherty's right there.
Oh, hey. I didn't realize he didn't have a Cy Young.
Who, Flaherty?
No, Wainwright.
Oh no, second, I believe, or second.
Twice. Yeah. He's had 2 seconds and 2/3.
Yeah, he was close. He was close a couple years. He was gonna get it in 2011, and then he got hurt. And I'll never forget. I was at a park, and I got the with the flip phone, and I got like the ESPN notification that you can have like with your flip phone, and that he was getting Tommy John in spring training 2011. And I literally launched my phone at a tree and thought that there was no hope, and then lo and behold, there was hope.
Comes back and pitches really well. All right, so
I know it's tough to see. Gold ball, Goldschmidt.
Oh,
this one's. I'm sure you guys will figure it out.
The machine.
Pujols.
For Crusher? What?
And then
Yachty.
Yeah. I just realized it today because when I was talking about how I'm getting a new Chris Carpenter jersey, that I just have so many. I just have too much stuff, but it's awesome. It's all awesome.
Good.
Oh wait, I didn't update.
You didn't update your record,
Okay.
so it's there.
Okay.
We'll have you update it here in a minute.
Well, I didn't.
I think performance doubles of the day went 2-2.
Oh, I was really
yesterday.
bad. Oh wait, no, I wasn't. Was I really bad?
I'll have to look. We didn't update that either.
It's okay.
I think
Oh,
performance doubles of the day are at 12 and 15.
I didn't
I'll
even
look.
put my bets in. That's on me.
Yeah, right. See, we knew. All right, so I'm gonna ask this.
Go ahead.
I think, based on a couple of things, that he's fringe Hall of Famer.
Oh, Wayno?
Who won the Cy Young in 2013 for the NL?
Oh, great question.
Kershaw, that bum.
Oh, was it Kershaw? Yeah. He was dominating then. Jose Fernandez. Shout out. RIP.
Yeah.
I'll have my records updated.
Cliff Lee was sixth.
This is my first 6 a.m. day today, so I'm
Dude. Seriously, though, Wayno?
I think Wayno had good numbers that year. I guess the 183.
It was his best season.
Yeah.
It was just he got beat out in ERA. He had the most innings. He good strikeouts. Faced the most hitters in the league. I mean, I understand why Ms.
Yeah, the
ERA
183. It's the 183. If they were closer in ERA, I think Wayno gets
yeah.
it. I don't know. I mean, what I did say is that they're all going to be Cardinal Hall of Famer. They're all going to be.
Halladay won it in 2010 when he was absolutely electric that year.
They're all going to be Cardinal Hall of Famers, and I think everybody but Wayno is a sure. I mean, can I ask you guys a question? I don't mean to glaze the Cardinals right now, Kel, but I did show and tell, so I'm sorry. But is Yadier Molina first ballot Hall of Famer to you guys?
Give me a second. I have criteria. If they're a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Cal?
Give me a minute and I will let you know. I gotta pull up his baseball reference.
I'm gonna say no.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Oh, absolutely. There's no way he's not a Hall of Famer.
Just maybe not first ballot.
No.
Yeah, correct. So I have.
Have you ever looked at the graphic? I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna send it to you really quick. I know this isn't a Hall of Fame type thing, but I do want you guys, if you haven't seen it before.
Okay. Under my criteria, he would not be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I would not vote for him first ballot.
I have to hold on. I gotta find it.
If I had a vote, I would not vote for him first ballot.
Do you have his baseball reference up?
Yeah. Do you want to see it?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm a big visual guy.
Nope, you're good. So for me to have you be a first ballot Hall of Famer, you have to finish. And now I know it's tough for a catcher, to be clear. So it's slightly different for catchers. But I need you to finish in the top 5 of MVP at least 3 times for you to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Or for you to win 2 MVPs.
Well, I just
first ballot Hall of Famer.
That's your criteria, and
that's my personal criteria.
Yeah.
Now I do know the only person, and I figured this out. So everybody talks about how did you not vote for Derek Jeter for first ballot Hall of Fame? Like the one guy that didn't vote for him, the one guy that didn't vote for Griffey, the one guy that didn't vote for Ichiro, right? I figured out that one voter. He's probably some 60-year-old schmuck who doesn't know what the heck he's doing. But I figured out what it is because he voted for Mariano Rivera, right? He voted for Mariano Rivera, which means he only votes for the person that is guaranteed the greatest player of that position. Like there's no doubt that he's the best player to ever play that position. That's the only way he votes for him in first ballot. That has to be the only reason why, right?
Yeah.
Because Jeter, you could argue there are better shortstops in the history of the game. You can argue it. There's an argument about it, right?
Yeah.
I don't believe there. I do believe there are. To be very clear, I think there's a couple. You can argue that there are better center fielders in the game. So that's the reason why I didn't vote for Ken Griffey. You can argue there are better right fielders to have played the game. It's the reason why he didn't vote for Ichiro. It's indisputable that Mariano Rivera is the greatest closer to ever play the game of baseball. It's indisputable.
I'm a Trevor Hoffman guy.
That's almost as bad as your LeBron take. I'm kidding. I can understand the Hoffman, but you're wrong. It's fine. It is indisputable that Mariano Rivera is the greatest closer to ever play the game. He literally made one pitch. He pitched with one pitch his entire career and just blew up bats with it every game. He has the most saves. He has the highest save percentage. Mariano Rivera was the greatest closer to ever don a uniform.
I'm trying to find this thing, and I'm not. I see it every now and then because of my algorithm,
And the reason why I also say that is he is the only closer to ever be in the top 5 of Cy Young voting 5 times. Only closer to do it.
That makes sense.
Third, second, fifth. He has 3/3, a second, and a fifth in Cy Young. He's the only closer to ever finish top 5 in the Cy Young voting 5 different times.
So didn't Eckersley win it?
Correct. No. Did
Eckersley didn't win one?
I don't think he did. I'll look. I will look.
I can't believe I can't find this right now. It's like it comes across my, again, because my algorithms.
Yes, he does have one Cy Young, but was he a closer?
Here it is. I think I found it.
Yeah, he was a closer when he won it. He had 51 saves in. Yeah, he did win it the one year. In 92. He also won MVP that year, by the way. Back when pitchers could win MVPs, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, Eckersley?
Yep, he won MVP that same year.
I don't know. There's this crazy graphic that comes to my screen sometimes that says it was like this, like Yachty's still catching, and it's like the amount of steal attempts against the Cardinals in his career is like 890 something, and the rest of the next best is like 1100, like 300 more. And I don't know. I think Yachty's, which may not translate to a Hall of Fame vote, his like presence and importance is hard to measure. There's a lot of guys like that though.
No, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, like he was just his leadership and just him being Yachty. And I'm not trying to come on here and glaze the Cardinals. I'm tired. I just wanted to give my picks and get on out of here. But now that I have all my memorabilia here, it's like that guy, man. Like, I'm sure you guys, before I go, and I know this is kind of off topic, well, maybe not, but who is that guy for you? Like, Yachty's like my all-time favorite athlete. So I guess that's the question. All-time favorite athlete. I don't know if we've ever done this on this show.
All-time favorite athlete.
Yeah, my all-time favorite athlete is Yachty Molina. It's not even close. Like it is kind of close, but Yachty is clear number one. I'd say he's clear number one. Favorite athlete of all time.
That's a tough call.
And I mean like favorite baseball player, favorite athlete. Like
No, I get you. Like favorite total athlete.
Other players, but like I have number one, and that's
Favorite.
I think it's a great question. I can't believe we've never actually asked this on the show.
My favorite.
Fired more often.
Mine might also be a catcher.
Ooh. Hold on, let me guess. No, I don't have a guess.
So it's down between two. Both played on the same team.
Billy.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter Hillenmeyer, weak side linebacker.
Lieberthal?
100%. Huh?
Lieberthal?
No.
Oh, he was a good Philly catcher, though.
Yeah, he was. He was a very good Philly catcher. But his teams are trash.
Well, it's not Bryce. Are you going to count Bryce? I mean, no.
I mean, he could caught. No. Yeah, like I'm saying for me, Chooch, man. I was a big Carlos Ruiz fan.
Oh,
he was my first jersey.
Is he not still in the league?
No, he's out.
For a while, or did he just recently leave?
5 years. I think he retired in 20. 22, 20. I think he retired before COVID.
That's a great favorite, right? Because the catcher is like the leader of the team sometimes.
Yeah, so here's the reason why I think Carlos Ruiz should make the Hall of Fame. He won't, to be clear. And he probably shouldn't. He only has one All-Star. The reason why I think he should, his last year was 2017 with Seattle.
Oh, wow. That's wild.
The reason why I feel like he should is because he has caught some incredible games. I'm pretty sure he caught a total of 5 no-hitters and a perfect. He was one of the greatest pitch caller catchers in the history of our sport.
But Yachty's better. But that's fine.
Defensively total, yes.
No, and
pitch calling, no.
Yes. Okay. Agree to disagree.
Defensively, yes.
We're not
because Carlos Ruiz couldn't throw out runners. He didn't control the running game.
We will never be able to have this conversation normally. So yeah, I'm happy that you're
as a pitch caller. I think Carlos Ruiz is the best.
Yeah, that's fine. And as a pitch guy, and I would say the same for Yachty. So we'll never ever agree to agree.
We're going to agree to disagree on that one.
Correct.
I think he's a great. But then my other favorite athlete, just because of how he played the game, same team, Chase Utley.
Love that.
Because how hard he played the game. I love that.
Love that. Go.
Hunter Hillenmeyer, weak side linebacker, Chicago Bears.
Sure.
What?
You don't know Hunter Hillenmeyer?
Yeah.
Hunter Hillenmeyer?
Hunter
Hillenmeyer?
Yeah.
That's a real guy?
That's a real guy.
Had 155 tackles in what was his best year?
What's his name?
Hunter Hillenmeyer?
Hunter Hillenmeyer?
Hunter Hillenmeyer.
I could have guessed another linebacker from the Bears that you might have wanted to take, but
I don't know how you don't know Hunter Hillenmeyer.
Hunter Hillenmeyer?
Yeah,
yep. He was born in 1980 in Nashville, Tennessee. How do you not know this cat?
Yeah.
I'm very confused. Are you guys messing with me?
You went to Vanderbilt?
No. He played weak side linebacker for the Chicago Bears. Lance played strong side.
Yeah, went to Montgomery Bell Academy. Was drafted by the Packers in the 5th round, but then was sent to the Bears.
Why is it shocking that I don't know a weak side linebacker for the Chicago Bears? I mean,
because Hunter Hillenmeyer, that's a name you should know.
It's clearly not. But I love even no. You're messing with me. Yeah, Hunter.
He is a weak side linebacker for the Chicago Bears. I totally just pulled a random number of tackles out of my what.
I was gonna say,
but I had to look it up to see how close I was. I was nowhere close.
You said 150 so convincingly. I was like, wait, did he really have that?
Hunter Hillenmeyer. I was like, wait, what?
No, his best year he had 90 combined tackles.
Yeah,
that was good. That was good though, you guys. I am exhausted. I've worked a nearly 12-hour day, so leave me alone.
I'm sorry you don't know Hunter Hillenmeyer. How rude
of
me.
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you?
How dare I not know Hunter Hillenmeyer?
How dare you?
Put it on a t-shirt. Put Hunter Hillenmeyer on a t-shirt. He probably has one.
My favorite, like I know that. My favorite, I know that guy.
Hunter Hillenmeyer.
As far as a professional athlete, like I personally know him.
Hunter Hillenmeyer.
It's not Hunter Hillenmeyer. No.
Damn.
Adrian Peterson.
No. Eric Kush.
Love that. Great
Oh,
name, by the way.
Went to college. He went to my university.
I have
And his
mine is
wife is incredible. I sang with his wife in college.
Mine's a World Series champion. Matt Barnes.
Matt Barnes.
Yep. That plays.
You know Matt
He's-
Barnes.
He wanted to. I was about to say something strange, but I'll rephrase it. He wanted to make sure that we were in sleeping bags next to each other when I was in 3rd grade and he was in 4th grade. Matt Barnes. World Series champion. That was still weird.
Yeah,
That was
really
a-
weird.
Yeah, that was very strange.
You
Yeah.
like hold hands too?
No, but it happened.
Kumbaya.
But anyway.
I mean, you could have.
But World
All
Series
right, let's
champion.
get out of here.
Kel didn't give his favorite athlete. Hunter Hillenmeyer.
He said Hunter Hillenmeyer.
No, it's not. That's not
That's
your
his favorite
athlete.
athlete. It's his favorite athlete of all time.
There's
It's
no
Hunter
way.
Hillenmeyer.
Are you serious?
No, it's Henry Blanco. Give me a break here.
Okay, all right. Let's get out of here. This guy's just all right.
All right, guys. This has been Just the Betslips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only: to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. Everybody go responsibly chase that bag. We will catch you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.
Love you, Hunter.